Trevor's story, something I want to start sharing with the world. I'm not good at this, but I think what I'm really wanting to tell people is how much God showed up. It wasn't unexpected, but just the depth of it and the intensity of it and how obvious it was that it was him it was something comforting and surprising. And so I kind of wanted to share that as part of the story. So many things where he revealed himself throughout the entire journey. But to start at the beginning, I had a job loss that was totally unexpected, made absolutely no sense. And it came out of something I thought I did right by the company. And so I was hurt. But in that moment, I really felt the Lord say, don't get angry, stay calm, I'm doing this. This is something I need to have happen. And so I trusted that most of the time. And throughout the year, it was obvious that I was to study the Word. I didn't go back to work right away. My husband encouraged that as well. And I felt like God really wanted me to get to know who he was. And so I was studying the Bible so much last year, and that was such a crucial part of this journey, was knowing his promises. And I know he set that into motion, knowing I would need that. Also, I'll throw this in here. The last Bible study I did, a couple days before the accident, was on how God diminishes things, like reduces the size of armies, has David fight Goliath, and he stacks the odds completely against someone. So when they win or prevail, it's so obvious who showed up to save them. We couldn't fight a lion in a lion's den. The likelihood of David defeating Goliath, impossible. And so when I kept getting really, really bad news, that's what held me up. I remember when the doctors came in and said, it's really, really bad. And they emphasized that so much, I left the room, opened my Bible, and again, I felt the Holy Spirit say, you know this, Faith, it has to be really bad. It's going to be the worst case scenario, because that's how you're going to know that God spared your son. And I firmly believe that. So a year before this, when everything was falling apart and felt super weird, God was totally in it and preparing me and setting me up for what was going to be the biggest trial of my life so far. So even when everything feels crummy, you just have to trust, because until we get to heaven and get to speak with him personally, we don't always know what he's doing, but it's always for our good. He is our Father. He's our daddy. I like to call him Abba, because he loves us unconditionally when we're in the family and following him. That's all.